Well, hello everybody, welcome to Coding 101. I made this channel specifically to try and help beginners out there ace their Java and Python exams and stuff like that. So make sure that you subscribe if you want to get more videos like this. And if you have any exercise that you would like me to do to help you with and stuff like that, make sure you leave it in the comment section and please subscribe. Make sure that you subscribe, okay? So today we're going to be doing an interesting exercise called FizzBuzz, and it's interesting because last year I finished my degree last year, my honors degree actually last year, and when I was applying for jobs and I was doing job interviews, this was one of the questions or the exercises that was I frequently got into when it came to the practical aspect of that interview. So we're just going to get into it. It says write a method that returns fizz for multiples of 3 and buzz for multiples of 5. And for numbers which are multiples of both 3 and 5, return FizzBuzz. For numbers that are neither, return the input number. So how are we going to check if a number is a multiple of another number? We're going to use modulus. So we're going to use if statement to separate three numbers. So we're going to say if that number modulo 3 is equals to 0, about that, and that number modulo 5 is equivalent to 0, something like that, I don't know. So make sure you return, sorry, let me just get this if statement inside. So what does it say you return? You return fizz buzz. And then what happens? Oh, don't forget your semicolon. And then what? And then if that number modulo 3 is equivalent to 0, what happens? You return, what do you return? You return fizz. And if, oh my god, I forgot a very important thing here. Else if, that's else if. And if that number modulo 5 is equals to 0, what do? You return buzz, like you're buzzed out or something. I don't know. So it says if this number is neither of the things that you're seeing here, what do? You return that number. Of course, we're going to have to turn it into a string. So you say value of, and you say that number. So you basically, here we're converting it into a string. Let's just get rid of these things. So we've made this method static, by the way, because I just didn't want to like call the constructor and create an object or something like that. I just didn't want to do that. Let's get rid of this. So there is your function. I'm seeing an error. There's no error. Okay, so there is your function, and we're gonna test it. We're gonna put 15 over here. There you go. And because 15 is both a multiple of 3 and 5, we should get FizzBuzz. Let's just run this. If we run this, there you go, FizzBuzz. And then if we put 6 here, 6 remember is a multiple of 3 and it's not a multiple of 5. So let's check that. It gives you fizz. And what if the number is a multiple of 5, like 10, let's say. And then we run that. See what it should give us buzz. There we go. And we check if the number is neither a multiple of 3 and 5. So it should give us the number itself. And there we go. Fantastic. Okay. This is good. You know what you should have done? You should like on the next exercise make sure you pause the video and then do it on your own and to see if you like got it right or something. Now let's try and do it in Python, right? So I'm using this Python shell. I used Eclipse on Java, but here I'm gonna use this Python. I forgot what this thing is called. Please forgive me. So def, we're gonna call it FizzBuzz. The good thing about doing exercises on the Python shell is that you don't have to create a file. You know, you don't have to create a class or anything like that, you know, or a file. So we're just gonna say if num modulo 3 is equals to 0, and num modulo 5 is equals to 0. Pretty much the same thing as the Java thing. So what do we do here? We return FizzBuzz. And we're going to say elif num modulo 3 is equals to 0, what do? We're going to return Fizz, and then we're going to say elif num modulo 5 is equals to 0. Now what are we going to do? We're going to return buzz, and then else what happens? You just return the number instead. So there we go. Now we should just test it, and we're gonna put 15 in here. What do we get? FizzBuzz. And what if we put like let's say 9? What do we get? Fizz. Let's just put 7 and see what we get. And there you go. So that's how you do the FizzBuzz question in both Java and Python. Just try to put them like separately here so that you could see how similar they are. Okay, thanks everybody. Make sure you subscribe, please subscribe, and make sure you leave a comment on the comment section if you would like me to do any other exercises and stuff like that, and just be on the lookout for more videos.